Beautiful Leos, welcome to 2021, welcome to January. I'm bringing you this on the hour of Leo. It's very hot here in Costa Rica and I'm gonna make the messages precise and clear. I want to share first with you that everything is opening up. A whole new dimension is here for you. While I was meditating on the cards, and we're gonna keep it simple, we're gonna cover all areas, but not too many cards because I want the essence of the message to transpire. So this will be for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome. Even Venus, if you would like that. So I had this image of a floating world at the horizon, and this is about you landing your dreams. January will be a delicate month for you, but creative, very opening, and with a force for you. I'm really liking that. Your dynamic regarding life and spirit is rising. For the dates, the 29th will be the most important day for you. It's your full moon of the year, and there's a way of thinking and feeling that was seeded in August, but that now will see its refined quality. So how have you been experiencing life over the last 6 months better? We come into the reading with the Ace of Cups, so that's really good news. It's a new beginning for you. It's a new beginning on all fronts, but especially in love and partnerships. One way of loving and of loving others and yourself, which is basically the same thing, has ended here. And you are writing a new book there. And at the end of last month, it's possible here with the Moon card that you had this image, this vision. This can be through a person that you actually had to experience it in the 3D, but it can also just be in the feeling, something melancholic about the past. It can come with a certain sense of loss, but in general, I do see that you all have absorbed these lessons of more clear boundaries. Knowing what you want is the most important thing, and I see you coming with that here because the moon is crossed by the anchor. So that means a happy home, a happy family life. I mean, with Venus and Pluto conjunct in the house of the soul, in the house of self-undoing, your love is now truly transformed for better function. So all this karmic stuff, it's behind you. Some of you might be feeling with the moon and the Ace of Cups here, and this book that you have been in isolation. Now that was necessary. Maybe some of you have experienced for the first time in your life loneliness, and this just served you, I feel, to actually overcome these lost subconscious fears of commitment, of true commitment. So you are love, and your joy inhabits you like an endless fountain of freshness here. Look at this card, it's so beautiful. So you have now the loving intelligence, and you're beyond those fears. So that's what you come into the month with. So by the end of the month, I see many of you teaching something. You could also study something, but I see you receive a crown there. So you're gonna get rewards for expressing yourself successfully, and all the hard work that you have been doing over the last 6 months will receive like a cherry, as a cherry on the cake. And many of you might be thinking of publishing something, looking for, okay, what would be my most authentic medium? And perhaps you have already started that, but this is really the book of life, the book of you beginning again, and I'm liking that for you. We have here in the future. This is just like a new creative beginning, and it's going to be so potent for you. Like the healing is here, and it's going to be so clear. Many of you also, when it comes to your health here with the moon and the anchor, I would like to give you that there is this healing that we've all been doing, but for Leo, rising and sun especially, for moon also possible, is this mathematical formula of your energy body. Now you know how it's working. You crack the code. I see some of you dropping weight, connecting to the water and food in a different way, teaching yourself how to consciously drink water here with the Ace of Cups and the moon, and then the Page of Wands. It's basically all fire and water. So what's this telling me? Like you are the one who you are the fire, Leo. So you need a bit of water. You need more of that watery existence for you to be balanced in life. And the more conscious you take in your water, and the better the quality of your water, you will see that this is going to be a very special cleanse for you. There's special attention towards that first glass of water that you drink in the morning, bless it, bring some beauty in it. And with that also, with your water being more clean, the quality of your thought has improved. This is of course largely due to the work that you have been doing and the psychological cleanup that you have been doing in 2020. You had to cut a lot and it was a sobering energy romantically, but by the end of the month you're going to see the results of that. And in your energy body also there's less spilled energy. There's more self-love. So the past no longer matters. It's basically transformed in the work of art that is your life, and that's so beautiful. So the salt of your life is here with all that water as well, and you are able to bring it all into the present. It's going to be a rain of synchronicity for you here when it comes to love. You know, I've been saying it in many readings, but I see Leo meeting their divine partner in 2021. For those who are already in a solid relationship, I see you flourishing in that relationship and really taking it to the next level. For those who are open and ready, you might meet this with the moon here, this past life love, but it's a good one. It's if there's karmic stuff that is still shared, I'm seeing you actually more meeting someone with whom you can have a spiritual partnership where you have your karma, person has his karma, her karma, and you walk together on that path. But if there is some shared stuff, and that will always come up, you're gonna address it from a completely different way. Codependency has been addressed all over, and you are in your center here. And at the same time, with all that grounding, sometimes the heart closes a bit, and you will feel actually already when you enter the month that there is a way to keep both of the feet grounded and at the same time bloom and open up. So that's really beautiful. On the 14th of the month, my dear Leo, you're gonna receive your next, let's say, your next transformational vehicle, like, so the next thing that you're gonna work on. So first 2 weeks of the month, take it easy, journal. I mean, you're working hard, and I see you working hard, and there can be more unexpected changes in career for Leo rising. I do feel that. I mean, you've been through many over the last years, and career is really crystallizing for you here in 2021 when it comes to partnerships. Many of you might meet someone who brings them enormous luck, or somebody to partner up with, to do it with. This can be tied in, of course, with a love affair, but it can also be totally separate from that. Collaborations coming in, and all of them very fluid. What's important for you when it comes to work and love and work and home is to not resist the changes. Even if you're like, oh, I have to change yet again. I mean, it is what it is. And a new partnership also in work floats at the horizon. It's all in that vortex, all in that floating world, and I love that for you. So at the end of the month, with the moon here in the center of the reading, and the garden here, which speaks of community, of bringing things together, of unity as well, of yoga and a oneness with all that is, and you being really blossoming, you know, because the garden, it represents spring, and this is like, it's really like a spring for you. And I'm really loving to see this in the cards, as is this reflected in the astrology. So with those together, I see you receiving at the end of the month not only a reward, but true recognition that will speak to your heart. And the beauty of it is that you can feel the worth of it again, and that your joy has truly returned here. When it comes to love, like, send the vision. So you have this vision, and you've been carrying it in your heart since you were born. Now you actually dare to take the actions, and you've been on that path. Your time has come, Leo. So the balance between your boundaries and your openness of heart, that's still key. And universe is going to give you little triggers, like people who come on your path, and you are really having to establish your boundaries here. How am I going to hold on to my space? How am I going to react in this? And rather than react, act in this situation. Choose you, and choose well, because many partnerships that are going to come towards you. For those looking for love, many people are coming towards you. People from different backgrounds, people who have traveled far, and who are on this path, this creative path with you. Because for you, it's all about letting the sun shine, and the sun is the center of your heart. It is your soul. So allow this person to show up for you. Allow this person to come in. So now I'm going to clarify this, but I'm seeing a beautiful month for you ahead here, Leo. So I'd like to clarify Ace of Cups and the book in the past condition. Some of you have been writing something. Some of you have been translating and working with an intelligence that is love and a love that is intelligence. So you have been making better decisions for yourself. A bit more mathematical, and that might not have felt good at first, but now you are really getting the hang of it, and the quality of your life is going to improve drastically here. So let's clarify this. Nice. So I feel it's on top here. So Three of Pentacles here. A collaboration might even be with two different people. This is a collaboration where all voices are heard, and also if you are the younger one, where your voice will be heard. There is a plan that you have, and you're gonna pitch it to people. This can also be vice versa. Plans can be pitched to you, and that can come in quite a large quantity to you here in the month of January. So be aware of that, and as I said, pick well, but you will feel it. You will feel it in your heart and soul. And again, Two of Pentacles, so this balance of you, of the dance of life, having your playfulness back, Leo, finally, you know, because romance is here, it's in the air, and you have this thing like now, and I'm in the countryside of Costa Rica, so forgive me for any background noises. I'm doing my best to get the best sound to you. But as I see it here, you are able to leave that behind you, actually. Now when you meet someone, there's not that immediate generous, which I love about you, but heart involvement where you put everything on the line for the other. I see you a lot more balanced here, and also being able to play and take time off for yourself to play beyond this gem you will most probably and most certainly actually find in January. Yeah, and then I have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So you had a blind spot, Leo. You addressed it, and now you are seeing, it is clear, and divine love is coming in. And I'd like to clarify the anchor here. And it's interesting because you hear the dogs barking, and we have here some dogs, some wolves on this card. Also, like for some of you, the wolf might be your own spiritual animal, like your spirit animal, or it might be it might be a sign that you're gonna get, because there will be a lot of synchronicities, you know. And once you're gonna start this kind of real conscious mornings, which many of you are already having, but this idea of pouring yourself a beautiful glass of water and really appreciating it, and just like the sun rises every day, you do that for yourself every day, and you allow yourself to have that moment with the medicine of the future. It really is the water. So we have here for you, got distracted, the Magician, we have the Page of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. So you're going to create something entirely new. This is a new idea you're having, something that you are adding to your toolbox, or something that you are adding to the package of things that you have been doing. And with that, it's important that you are able to let go of, you have planted many things in the past, and if we attach to all of those things, we don't see the path forward. So for you, it's nice to look back over your shoulder in grace, sometimes to have a moment of gratitude like that, because it will bring you forward movement. But to be the Magician here, to be using everything you have on your table, and you have it on your table, in your toolbox, whatever metaphor you want to use, you will have to let the past behind. And I see that universe is going to trigger you. People are going to come in, they're going to want to like have a little piece of your energy, and that's okay. That's okay. They are actually here as angels to show you how much you have grown, and to show you that the only way is forward from now on. You know, it's about the pyramids going to Egypt, but going to the new Egypt, like not literally having to travel there, but your own pyramid, your own symbol, your own volume. You are, as I said, like entering a new dimension, and this dimension, it will be in your aura body. It will be all over you, and it's going to shine. So as I shuffle this, we have a Nice breeze coming in. So yeah, fresh of breath air for you here, January. Wow, okay. Interesting. So this page of wands, right, this explorer, this Sagittarian energy. So some of you might be meeting a water sign, a Cancer, it could be here, or you might be meeting a Sagittarius. They might also have that element strongly represented within them, like somebody like fiery, but which can, like, this can be like a small flame, but it can also be a bonfire. So or fireworks, which I wish for you. I do wish that for you, and it's here for you. Look at this trio. And the dogs are still barking. So this is the 1111 card. That's really a beautiful one, because those two people are getting married. For some of you, this means partnerships in work. You know, if you are already in a solid partnership and weddings are not on the menu, I mean, I do see a higher commitment, because with this trio, so this is people marrying on equal grounds. This is a partnership between two soulmates of the same soul family who wish each other well in each and every second, even when they're not together. So this. Wow, Leo, that was crazy with the dogs. I had to stop the reading. So I guess some of you might be considering getting a dog with a partner. However, when it comes to this stranger coming in, it's not really a stranger. I feel that you are going to meet this person, for those who are single, via friends or via a group you are affiliated with. When it comes to this person, I mean, this person can come in when you really have shed the illusion of what you wanted before and who you saw as your ideal partner. Like, no expectations, throw the checklist in the bin. Because when you're gonna have surrendered to that, and with some of you it's gonna come like almost like a joyous despair, like, okay, I'm done, I actually don't need this, I'm just good with myself. Then this person is gonna come in and it's going to be wildly beautiful, Leo. And with the Page of Wands here, it's the traveler is on the way. So you hold center within yourself. Let go of all that you do not need. And then be open when you feel safe and grounded, when you feel that you are in a context where this is possible. You know, I see many of you actually meeting this person in a new community or through friends, or when you're doing something that you absolutely love. And I know that many illusions about the couple itself have been shed in this last year. And when you feel like, okay, I'm actually done with this, then bam, it's going to happen. That's how I feel about this with these cards here. I hope that resonated. And then I'm going to close off this, this reading with one I Ching card. This is a Chinese divination system with 64 personalities of time, just seeing what is up for you. And we have the third card of the I Ching. Very interesting. That means that in the beginning there is a little difficulty. And I'm feeling that this is just a residue of the end of December, where you had that full moon in your 12th house, where you could see so clearly, like, whoa, it's almost as if you get a download of all your past lives and the way you behaved there in work, in relationships. All of that is going to be so clear to you as you enter the month. So with that, there is obviously a filtering that has a bit of difficulty in the beginning, but when we have that little jolt of energy, and when you're going to have all of that cleared out, this month is going to end so beautifully with true love here for you. And I love that. I would love for you to write me a comment below if this resonates, and tell me how you feel about it. What I want to give you as well, so for body health, when it comes to your body, many of you have been, I think, having changes in their pets, having changes as well in their weight, and with that, you know, you are seeing the successes in the small things, and that really comes with a success in the bigger things. Perhaps now you're going to eat only twice a day, or you're going to eat little bits spread over 2 hours. The point is, you know exactly what your body needs. you know the mathematical formula of it, and that's going to be so helpful for you, because your body is going to be a fit vehicle for your contribution in the world, and addictive behavior will be transmuted into true love for your body as well. So sometimes you don't need a snack, but you just need a breath of fresh air, and I feel you really knowing that on a deep level and living that truth here, Leo. So I hope this resonated. I thank you for subscribing and commenting and sharing this with those you love. I do love coming back here and see how it all worked out for you. I wish you a blissful January 2021 and see you soon. Oh, and do check out your 2021 reading, where I go month by month through all the loves and challenges of this beautiful year ahead. Aho, namaste.